down that route. Maybe wait until after the baby is born for getting your belly button pierced or getting a navel drill. You know what? First off, my mom would kill me if I did that. And second off, I'm not having a baby, so you can just stop right there. I'm not having one. It's not going to happen because it's not even possible, okay? Oh. Hi, Irish. Amy, you were in tears saying that none of your hard work mattered and shattered something in me. Shattered something in me as well. You see, nothing gets me down, but whenever I see someone in pain, I feel it myself and want to help them, and your star is so bright. Whenever it gets snuffed, people become more blind as a result. That's a really sweet thing to say! Thank you! Thank you so much! Hi, true hero. Hi, Amy. It's always great to see you. It's great to see all you guys, too. You know, when some aren't trying to say I'm pregnant right off the bat, that was the first thing I heard today, because it really didn't go the way I was wanting it to, but it's fine! Listen, I just have a question I wanted to ask you. Maybe it'll seem a little out of pocket, a little weird. It's just, do you ever find that nobody appreciates you and the boys don't like you? I'm not saying, I feel like most of you guys are probably boys, but I'm just kind of wondering, like, what am I doing wrong? Like, seriously, what am I doing wrong? Nobody seems to want to stay with me, and not even someone I thought was a nice guy, who I didn't think other girls wanted. And even he got stolen from me because nobody wants to be around me, and I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I wanted to ask you, well, what it is I'm doing wrong and why boys don't like me. What I could do maybe to change that. Thanks, Lightning Tiger. I know things look bad for you, Rose Queen, but look on the bright side. At least the buff Senate isn't bothering about Sith cookies anymore, you know, to be honest. I kind of worry about him. I wonder what happened to him. Thanks, Irish. Amy, I might be going against the type, but I won't make this about Sonic or that singer. What's really at stake is your self-esteem. Yeah, it kind of just took a run and jump. It's something you struggled with in the past. St. Patrick preserve me. Again, to try and keep from affecting your future with far more than that. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's such a sweet thing to see. So maybe you could tell me what I'm doing wrong, because you're right. Everybody's right. I'm making a lot of mistakes. People are not liking what I'm doing. I'm not getting the results I want out of life. So maybe you're right. And it's my fault. So I'm just kind of wondering if you guys have any advice at all. Thanks, Rex. Did you talk to Sonic, or are you assuming? I'm not assuming that he doesn't want to do anything I want to do. That he constantly was saying he was never gonna get married, ever. And that's kind of a problem, don't you think? I want, but I guess nobody wants to do that. Thanks, Kalenana's probably work on anger management. Okay, well, I'm not mad right now. Does that make it better? Thanks, Daz. Hey, Amy, hope you're doing all right. Sending lots of love and hugs to you. Thank you so much. That's really sweet of you. I'm sending a hug back. Thanks, Irish. Amy, when you promised your friends the cruise you couldn't afford, you'd rather move Earth itself than disappoint them, and everybody told me that was wrong, too. When Mega held you at gunpoint, you refused to put that burden on others. You planned a hem party at your wedding the same week. If you need me to keep going, I certainly will. I never really thought of it that way. Everybody was telling me I was being too pushy, or I shouldn't have got someone to go on the cruise, or that I screwed up with the wedding. It was my fault, and people didn't like the party, and everything was my fault. So that was really nice to hear. Thanks, Obi-Wan. Maybe don't get pregnant before marriage. But I know I said I wasn't gonna get mad. I know I said that, but I am not, okay? I'm not having a baby. It's not possible. I didn't do anything to make one. So, you could just shut up now. Thank you. Thank you, Meiji. Sniff, sniff, pink friend. Being sad makes Meiji feel sad and offers to hug pink friend. I send a hug right back to you. That's really sweet. Even if I might get fleas from it, I'll take a chance. Maybe we have like a flea repellent real back? Thanks, Lost Shadow Lord. Amy went on a cruise, maybe talk with Sonic? I don't really understand exactly what you mean there, but Sonic's really busy right now with Sabrina, so I'm sure they're having an amazing time being whatever they are. Thanks, Dominic. It wasn't your fault, it was Teals and Biggs. It's not what everybody was saying. And everybody said the cruise being ruined was also my fault. Thanks, my pure lover. I'm really sorry, Amy. I don't like seeing you upset, but honestly, what do you think would happen? You kept ignoring Sonic every time I tried reaching out lately. He left me stranded in Alaska! He left me there on my own, with everybody blaming me for going wrong! Where would it go from there? Think about communication. Maybe communication could have started before he left me there! I can't get over that! Thanks, Irish. Amy, if it takes me 1,000 tires across 1,000 rainy days to make you see your self-worth, I'd do it all and sign up for a second campaign if required. You'll always be loved and cherished. I pray for the day you won't need folks like me to help you see that. You're stronger than you know. Oh, I'm gonna tear up now. Are all other boys in Ireland sweet like you, or is that just a you thing? Thanks, Jericho. Amy, some people are gonna tell you what you want to hear, how this is Sonic's fault, but I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. This is your fault, Rose. You ghosted me, tried to encounter you, but you refused. What else are you supposed to think of not a breakup? Listen, the last place he left, he abandoned me in Alaska? And before that, he was excited about the idea of not having to take me on dates. I don't know what to tell you, but it doesn't really seem like somebody who likes me all that much. So obviously I was doing something wrong before that point for him to be so excited not to want to go on a date with me, which honestly was a lot more offensive than anybody's making any deal of right now. He was excited about not having to go places with me. He was excited about that. I mean, really, that is terrible. No, but like, really, I would feel bad for me. He didn't want to go on a date with his own supposed girlfriend. So obviously, I'm doing something wrong even before that point. Think someone already told Blossom and Valentine you're preggo? You know what? Maybe you should make your own pregnancy announcement. How do you like that? Thanks, true hero. I know exactly how you feel, Amy. I've had times where I feel like no matter how hard I try, nothing I do is good enough. Well, yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. Am I really that undateable that somebody wouldn't want to take me on any dates? Thanks, Mona. Miss Amy, your great boys must just be stupid. I don't have much to see on that. Well-adjusted boys don't show me any interest. I mean, not even creep ones like Dave do either. You're amazing! You're amazing! You're the best person I know! You're so strong and tough and can handle anything! Maybe guys are just scared of you! Because you could kick their butts easy! You wouldn't take any crap from anybody! Thanks, Irish. Amy, you endured years of abuse by Shadow Rouge. Yeah, all for the sake of the bears that weren't even yours. Forget discipline, those kids wouldn't be alive without you. When they abandoned Ruby and Opal on your London trip, you still took them in your care. That's how I know someday you'd be an amazing mother. Babies, you know, unlike some people seem to think around here, unlike some people seem to think, babies don't just fly into leagues, okay? There's something you need to do first, okay? I'm not talking about it, but... Thanks, Lost Shadow Lord. Stop assuming, talk to Sonic and confirm. Confirm what? That he was excited about not taking me on dates, that he abandoned me in Alaska. That stuff happened! Thanks, Elliot. That's the problem, you didn't put out more, Pinky. If that's what it comes to, I really don't even know if I want to date anymore. If that is the actual truth, if it's that simple, if everything my mom said was right about men only wanting one thing, maybe I don't want to date him at all. Thanks, Devil Teals. Haha, my needs is more important than yours, pink bitch. Oh, Sonic, help me so you two can break up. I think you need a hobby. I really do. You know, just bullying me. And I've never even seen a Devil Teals before, so I think you maybe need some friends. If you could stop calling people bitches for 5 seconds, maybe you'd even make one. I'm not even trying to be mean, I'm just saying. Thanks, Nick. I have to confess, make the reason I kept avoiding you is because I felt guilty. All I wanted for you to enjoy fun, the private cruise with Justin and Sonic. Instead, it's kind of, yeah, the cruise didn't really work out. I don't exactly know what you wanted to happen, though. I'm sorry that the whole cruise went to crap. Thanks, Tuxedo Dress. Hi, Amy, gonna get a chocolate shake? Yeah, of course you can. I'll fix that in a second. Thanks, Beazle. Amy, you think you need an Irish drink? I don't drink any alcohol, but maybe if it looks like a shamrock shaker or something, that would be cute. Thanks, Nick. Point is, I should have tried to stick by you, and for that I'm really sorry. Amy, don't let this get you down. You're one of the coolest gals I know. Well, thank you. I'm probably the most uncool person ever. But thank you. Thanks, James. 22 months solid hogging time, baby. Yes, sweet. And you are dateable, Amy. Thank you. Hopefully Elliot was wrong. And I don't want to go there, but I'm just gonna say hopefully he was wrong. Thanks. Cute Shark Studios. Hey, genuine question here. With the live chat format, is there any way to prevent any really bad words and other stuff appearing? That's some interesting people. Don't even outlet for it. I'm pretty sure there's some moderation. I don't think you can just put anything you want. Thanks, Lost Shadow Lord. Amy, are you aware that Mona prevented Sonic from talking to you before the wedding? Talked to him before you assumed the worst? But I'm not assuming the worst. The things I'm saying happened really did happen. It's not assuming anything. I'm not even talking about the whole Sabrina thing. I'm talking about the fact that he didn't want to take me on dates. He got excited about the idea of not taking me. He never wanted to go on the cruise to begin with. And he left me stranded in Alaska when everybody was blaming me from the ship crashing. So no, I don't really feel like talking to him at this point, but obviously I did something wrong before then for him to want to do that and not want to date me. Thanks, True Hero. The cruise is not your fault, Amy. It was Omega's fault. End of story. I think so. I'm sure a bunch of you were saying that it's my fault. Everything's always my fault. Thanks, Ray. Hiya, Amy. Former boyfriend 4? Friend Dave, magic show co-host and tour guide here. If this year of being a station square has taught me anything, it's to know your worth. Identify your needs through talk and set goals and make it happen. Huh. Now I have to pick up a go order? Well, that sounds like really good advice. I mean, you're always happy, so maybe everybody should listen to you. Everybody likes you, and you're happy all the time. My needs? Well, I feel like I need someone who wants to spend time with me, and maybe someone who wants to commit to me in the first place. But apparently that'll never happen. Thanks, Irish. Amy, please don't let this make you give up on your dreams. Your dreams of being a wedding planner, of getting married and being a mother, your dreams of world kindness. Amy Rose, your dreams are beautiful as you are. If I were the same, I'd have recorded them to share with future generations. That's a really sweet thing to say. Thank you so much. Are you staying around here? Do you plan to go back to Ireland? Thanks, Jericho. The crew's roamed by Big for eating the food, Tails for hijacking the boat and causing small seizures, and Omega for hijacking it. Also, it wasn't completely Sonic's fault. He was told by Tails not to come get you, saying he would slow them down after the Eggman told him he wanted to rule the world. Well, I don't understand why he couldn't come back for 5 minutes at least. You know, as I understand it, he was standing around talking to you guys for some of that time, for you And I am working on my anger, and I am not going to get mad about that. Thanks, Obi-Wan. I'm better with the visor catcher than you were with Sonic. Well, good for you. I'm happy you're happy. Maybe you can have a baby because you guys seem so excited about me having one, even though I literally can't. At least, not right now. So I just gotta believe in myself, I guess, huh? Gotta believe in myself and stick to my dreams. Well, I don't really know how to make some of those happen. And I don't know how to make any of them happen with someone who says they'll never, ever get married, ever. Thanks, Jericho the Cruz. Well, I think I already read that. Thanks, my fury lover. It's not that Sonic doesn't want to go on dates, it's the pressure of always having to go on them. But we haven't been on a single one! He was planning a makeup date the other day. Yeah, probably because you guys told him to. Not sure about Irish. He was the first to tell Sabrina that you and Sonic weren't together anymore. Well, I don't know. I don't know what we are right now. Thanks, Mona. We all know the problem with the cruise, the malfunctioning microwave. You and Mr. Nick both tried to help everyone enjoy the cruise. Me and him ended up knee-deep in gunk to fix that leak. Yeah, that was pretty disgusting. He still tried to say that it was my fault as well, but I just... Yeah, he was totally crazy. Thanks, Astral Sunrays. Hello, Miss Amy, you're doing fine. It's just that there are times where something else interferes with your plans. Also, not to break the fourth wall again, but there seems to be a problem with the super jet in the right corner. Huh. What is the fourth wall anyway? Thanks, River. Pretty Hedgehog. Mine. Sonic dumping me? And Pretty River? Well, she loves Pretty Hedgehog and makes Sonic hers? She'll make him happy? I'm poop at making Sonic happy? I make him sick? How did I make Sonic sick? How did I even manage that? Thanks, Tuxedo Turles. Amy, you're definitely catch? Do you mean a catch? Don't ever let anyone else tell you otherwise. If I wasn't seeing Mona, Ashley, I don't know where Mona and I stand. We're definitely friends. Looks like we're both in an interesting situation. Well, it doesn't sound like she thinks you're in a relationship. Wait. I had no idea you had a thing for Mona. Thanks. Elliot, men need a physical relationship before committing. Well, you know what? If that's true, maybe I don't want one. Thanks, Lightning Tiger. Do you know what Nicole is even seeing? Yeah, some of it. Thanks, Nick. Amy, you will have your dream wedding. Honestly, this is on Sonic. Try to work in your anger. Believe me, I used to have anger issues that cost me. Listen, I'm not even being mad about it anymore. I just want to understand what I did wrong, that's all. That's all. Maybe some part of me nobody would ever want to marry. Maybe Elliot's right, and maybe it just comes down to that bottom line, for want of a better word. Maybe that's as simple as that. You know? I don't know. Maybe it is that simple. And if it is, then I guess I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. That's the only thing anybody wants. Then maybe I'm just not a modern, cool girl. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe if I could be cool, then I wouldn't have these problems. But you know what? I'm gonna take the advice of nice people like Ray and stick to who I really am and what I think I want to do and what I think is right. You know? Charmy? Does Sigma Rizzler of Iguana Mommy? Are you okay? Like, seriously? What is an Iguana Mommy anyway? What is the difference between that and anybody else? I'll be rizzing her up, so I'm gonna take her down to the hot honey hole with my hive? You know what? If you come back here again, then Mona's gonna kick your stupid butt, okay? Can't believe this kid. Thanks, Irish and Fury Lover. I was asking Sabrina to give Sonic advice for Amy. Now for Amy, I live in Station Square. I live in a flat above me shop with me buds British, Scottish, Scotty and Wayland. You should meet them sometime. In fact, I stole you a new pair of shoes from the beauty pageant. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. I'd really love that. That would be really sweet. Really sweet. Thanks. Oh, it sounds like you have a dating skill. Pink issue skill. Pink perfect. You know, if you're so baby hungry, why don't you have one with your supposedly amazing relationship? Why don't you go do that? What is stopping you, since apparently all you think about is making babies? Thanks, Baz. Hi, Amy, Wendy, and Big got married, so the wedding went well. Yeah, I know. Also, Sonic said he would never go on a cruise, but he did, so sometimes he'll do things he doesn't want to do. Apparently, he had to be seriously bullied for that. Thanks. Oh my god. Amy, I require the brown one purely for non-nephew reasons. Who's the brown one? Can't you just use people's names? And query designation Mona the Stoda. She hasn't seen my flyer yet? Omega? Nobody wants to help you take over the world or whatever crazy plan you have. Nobody wants that. Thanks, True Hero. The makeup tape was his idea. Well, maybe it's making up for too much at this point. Even brought roses and chocolates for you, but they got wrecked by Mona when she beat him up. I don't think she beat him up. He looked fine to me. I honestly didn't think it'd be good enough to make up for abandoning you. It's really not. It feels like a little too late. After seeing he didn't want to do that stuff anyway. I kind of want to do that anyway, not just as an apology, you know? Thanks, Bombi. You should go on another cruise with the girls. Is that really a good idea? Do you think I should? Well, I guess we could take a girls' vacation. Maybe not a cruise ship. I feel like everybody's like really traumatized from the last time, but yeah, what if I took my friends on a regular vacation? That'd work. Thanks, Nick. You want to know why me, Irish, and Sir Nil went on those speed dates? We did because we care about you in our own way. Well, that's really sweet. You guys are all such great friends to me. Thanks, Tuxedo Trelez. Mona's great to be around. She's a great training buddy. Doesn't take nonsense from anybody. Strong, beautiful. Honestly, something I enjoy having your company. I guess I do really like her. You know, if she doesn't like you back, you might have some trouble in a second. Just as long as you stay respectful like that, you should be okay. Okay? Thanks, Basil. Don't worry, Ames. You can be the single chow lady and help Cream with all the chow. But I don't want to end up alone like Cream. She's forever alone because her parents won't let her date anyone ever. But you're right, maybe I'll have to be. Thanks, why can't I ever get this stupid name right? I'm not saying you're stupid. Wait. Scourge? Hey, gorgeous, how are you? You look amazing as always. Do you actually think that? I have a hard time believing you actually seriously think that. Do you really? Thanks, Obi-Wan. I'm about to have 69 babies, so I am happy. How the heck are you doing that? What are you, a fish? Are you a frog with like a billion tadpoles? Literally how? Thanks. Irish? Amy, I keep going good deeds, but I'll save them for the next time you need them. It doesn't matter if the words come from me or from someone else, so long as you hear and understand them to be true, that you do matter, you are loved, that you're better people's lives just by being in them. You know, you really are so sweet. You know, I don't know if I've ever known anybody kinder. Maybe I should go and spend some time with you and your friends. If they're close to you, I'm sure they're all really nice as well. Thanks. Devil Teals kicks a chow through the window in the cafe and runs. Oh my god! Hold on a sec. Okay, everything seems okay. I think the chow landed on its butt, so it's fine. Thanks, Lost Chow Lord Amy. To be honest, you're your own worst enemy. You always assume the worst of yourself and Sonic. Maybe talk to Sonic before you assume anything. You know, this is honestly making me kind of mad. I'm not assuming he abandoned me in Alaska. He literally did. You know, maybe leaving chocolates for someone isn't enough for an apology, but I feel like you should want to do that anyway. Thanks, Lightning Tiger. That's it, come on, Mom, let's go get Devil Teals. Well, let's see what she herself says right here. Yeah, I wrecked the flour and chocolates after he tried to strong-arm his way into the back after I told him you didn't want to talk like you told me to. Yeah, I did see that. Because it's true, he's upset. I told him to take him to your house. That would have been better than it worked anyway. I mean, I agree. But he didn't go there, so... Thanks, everybody. Sick and unacceptable freaks get out of making me miserable. It's okay, we don't have to get mad. Some people are just bored. What did she ever do to you? It's kind-hearted people like her that make the world a better place. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate the sentiment. But I guess just some people are bored and they wanna troll people to get a laugh, and I guess I'm really seriously easy to troll, huh? That one's on me. Thanks. Lionor the Lion? Hi, Amy. I know me and you don't know each other, but I just wanted to see you shouldn't feel worthless. I don't know you that well, but from what I've heard, you're a very kind, loving, and caring person. You protect others from harm. And know that you have my deepest respect. Well, no, I've never heard of your name before, but that's the sweetest thing. So, thank you so much for saying so. Thanks, Last Lord, and maybe vent to add Sonic. But you guys are telling me not to get mad, though. What am I supposed to do? Yell in his face? Not yell in his face? Tackle a problem? Just go on vacation? What should I do? Thanks, Rory. Oh no, what are you doing here? Why are you here? Amy, you told me to stop thinking about myself. You're 100% completely right. Oh, where is this going? So in the spirit of thinking of others, I figured something out. If you married Iris and then later Cream married Devil, then you and Cream would be related. That's something girls like, right? Sisterhood? Listen, this is really awkward, Rory. You can't let this go or not. You can't just force people to get married. Huh. You can't just force people to get married, huh? Maybe I said it right there. You can't force people to do something they don't want to do. Thanks, Beasley. Amy, you're beautiful. You just need confidence. Well, obviously, I need confidence, but to do things better because something's going wrong. Thanks, Rex. Talk to Sonic. You both suck at it. Well, you know, maybe I don't want it at this point. Maybe I don't want to have to do the cheesing anymore, and maybe he could do a little better than just bringing gifts to my workplace. Thanks, Lost Shadow Lord. Explain to your upset and why. He knows why I'm upset. Everybody knows why I'm upset. There's nothing to say. He abandoned me. He doesn't want to go on dates with me. me to believe that that punk shaped like a pretzel? You know what? Fine, do your worst. I don't really care about Double Teals. He's really, really mean. Thanks. Can I call you a nickname? Can I call you Scrouch? Amy, I don't know how you can even question if I mean what I say. I think you're a diamond among the stones. Your fur beautiful like silk, and your eyes shiny like emeralds. Your smile is calming as the ocean breeze. Bluffus is an idiot not to realize what he has in front of him. You know, I'm starting to think the whole green fur thing is like made up to make other guys not feel so threatened because you guys are so charming. Oh my god. I don't know what happened to you. Obviously, you're not a jerk anymore. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's really beautiful, actually. Can I print that off? I'm gonna see if there's any way I can print that off. Thanks, Elliot. If Blue don't respect you, find a good man who will. Well, according to you, nobody does! I'm gonna go and see if I can find a way to print that. Thanks. If your lover Sonic did call the Halaskan authorities to come and save you guys when Tails said you should come. Eggman stopped and sent the Eggozoids, but he couldn't tell him what happened because the stream ended next day. He still could have checked on me. You know, I'm sick of saying it. We're never gonna agree on that. We're never gonna agree on the whole marriage thing either. I feel like we're ignoring that way too much. I'm gonna go see if I can print that thing off. One sec. Choo-choo! It's, nice to see you all again. I just, I've been a little, worried about, certain rumors that you may or may not have, heard about my family. Just a little panicked about, some things that may or may not have been said about, my family situation. Now, I'm here to address them and say they're obviously not true, but I just want to know what you've all been told about them. Yes, I understand that some outrageous things are going around, and, but I wanted to make sure that, all of you are aware that it's not true at all. But it's just out of curiosity, if you could tell me what you were told, then, that would be appreciated. Thank you, Jericho. I keep trying to explain this, Heroes. Oh, this is for Amy. Let me see. Clearly Sonic wanted to get back for you, but Tails kept saying no. But he could have just told Tails no. That's what I do all the time. Eggman has a Gizoid army that he didn't have time for you. Also blame Tails for him not coming. We can blame Tails for a lot of things, actually. Not in a mean way, of course. Just that he tends to ruin his own life. Sonic just made a bad call after being sick for 2 weeks. Well, I still think abandoning everybody because he supposedly was suffering more than everybody else, despite the fact that everybody was in that crash, was a little selfish. But that's just my opinion. And I'm really, more concerned about more pressing matters right now. Thank you, Conky Cream. You're looking forward to being a big sister? That was the rumor I wanted to address. It's obviously not true. But I wanted to know where exactly it came from and who started it. That baby won't be growing in your mom's belly for much longer, so look forward to babysitting. You see, this is what I don't understand. It's not true. Of course it's not true. I was just wondering who told you. That's all. Thank you, Tuxedo Turtle. It's not true. The baby shower I planned. There's no need for a baby shower. No time soon for anybody. Thank you, Basil Cream. Amy could join you in being a single chow lady. Yes, we could be single chow ladies. Together. Hooray. Just what I always wanted. To be a single chow lady for the rest of my days. How very, very exciting for me. It's all I ever wanted. Never to have a family, or a husband, or even a boyfriend, or so much as a date. I never needed anything like that. That's fine. Anyway, I should let you all know about the cookies and cream shake. That's a permanent menu item now. It's most delicious, and if anybody would like to order one, please let me know. Thank you, Devlin. Cream, I'm choosing my words carefully to make sure I'm following appropriate conduct. But I need you to know I'm trying everything. I don't mind jumping through hoops, but right now I'm here as a friend. What about a sibling makes you anxious? I've never been an only child. There's no reason to be worried about me not being an only child anymore, because it's all just a rumor and nobody's telling me where it came from. Where exactly did you hear this, Devlin? Where did any of you hear these terrible, ridiculous rumors? It's not anything to be concerned about, Devlin, because it's not true. Of course it's not. I'm very used to being by myself, and if my mother has a baby, I'll be expected to help take care of the baby, and I don't really want to do that unless it's my own. Aside from which, I'm not even 17 yet. I'm not old enough to be a mother. So I don't really want to have to raise a baby sibling for myself because my mother worked far too hard to have a baby. So really, when you think about it, it would be a terrible thing. So I need to find out who started this rumor so I can politely correct them. Thank you, True Hero. Omega said one person was pregnant on the cruise. He didn't say who. That could be anybody. So he gave trolls the opportunity to bully you and Amy, which I'll not stand for. Well, thank you so much. But who started the rumors? Is that it? It's just Omega? Because if it is, then I really want to have some very strong words with him. I hate that robot. Thank you, Tuxedo Turles. That's a good name for your sibling, Cookie. Why don't you call your own child Cookie? Because my mother's not having a baby. Obviously, that test was for somebody else, and to that, we want to say a warm congratulations to them. A round of applause. Yes, wonderful. Thank you, Basil. Cream, I started that rumor, and don't you see you can be part of your sister's wedding? You'd be so happy. You started that rumor? You started that rumor? Let me tell you, I hate you also. If anybody would like to shake, please let me know. Thank you, Light and Tiger. Get back here, you darn devil tails. How dare you kick that child runs after devil tails? Please, somebody do. We really don't need anybody masquerading as devil tails when we already have devil people in the chat making these horrible rumors that nobody ever said were true. So I really appreciate if we could all just stop. And well, if somebody were to have a baby sibling, just let me know if there's any way we could make their mother want to stay home and take care of them and not make their older sister a babysitter for them for free. I've been a free babysitter before, and I don't want to do it again. I just don't. It's not my responsibility. I don't know why everybody's treating me like it is. It's not my fault. Give up your sister for adoption? I can't do... What? I don't have one! This is a terrible thing! No, I do not have a brother or a sister. I never will. My parents are far too old. Far too old. We'd have a massive age gap. It would not be appropriate at all. Well, now I know it was Basil and Omega at least, and I can lay those rumors to rest and say they're all just rumors, horrible rumors, and if at any point it seems like it's true, it's probably just other similar symptoms, because pregnancy has a lot of symptoms that cross over with actual illnesses, so don't you go getting ideas. My parents don't even like each other. They can't have another baby. No, it simply cannot happen. There must be another explanation for all of this. There must be somebody else on that boat who is having a baby. Someone who's a stranger. Someone who's a stranger, that's all. Thanks, Dominic. Maybe it's Blaze that's pregnant, but I don't think she was on the boat. But perhaps so. Perhaps it's her and definitely not my mother. Thank you, Basil. You'd be a great big sister and change diapers. Oh, why don't you go and change the diapers? I don't want to. Thank you, Omega. My two favorite people back to back. I do not know who on the cruise is pregnant. That information has been deleted from my memory banks. No longer relevant data to me. You once knew who it was? Is there any way to retrieve the data? Thank you, the Jari. Cream Shadow could use your comfort right now. Why should I have to comfort Shadow? Did something happen to him? Thank you, Devlin Cream. When you come from a family as large as mine, it can feel kind of empty when there's not a baby in the house. But I like my empty house. I don't need a baby screaming and crying, and chewing things and pooping. I'm very happy with an empty house. You're correct, though. Mothers expect things of older siblings. You have enough responsibility already, yes! But I have plenty of experience if you ever need any help with anything. No, stop it! Stop saying it like it's true, Devlin. This isn't helping at all. Oh, it's not helping at all. Stop saying it like it's happening, because it just won't. It can't! Don't you understand? If my mother had another baby, it just means I have a baby. And I don't want one. I'm not even 17 yet. Oh, I just don't. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's most reasonable not to want a baby at 17 years old. My mother has no time for an infant. And baby rabbits are very fussy. Very fussy indeed. Much more so than other Mobians, I believe. Baby rabbits are very hard to take care of. Very fussy. Please, don't make me do this. Say it isn't so. Somebody tell me. Say it isn't so. Nobody's really saying anything. I will just calm myself and thank you, Juhiro. Don't worry about Basil Cream. He's going to rot in King Inferno's dungeon. I'll see to it. Well, if he's a criminal, I suppose that's okay. I just need to calm down. My mother's clearly not having a baby, and all of you people ought to know that. Thank you so much for all being so understanding. Thank you, Tuxedo Trillis. It was not your own Milo. I think I'd cry, and then I'd scream if that happened, if it was truly as awful as little Milo Prower. Milo Prower wasn't cute even when he was born. I don't know if you've ever seen a picture of him as a baby, but... well, let's just say he always looked like that. And very quickly started acting like that as well the moment he could talk. He always had an attitude, even when he only knew a few words. I'm sorry to everyone he's ever tormented. Truly I am. Oh, hello, Ray. Hi, Cream. Good to see you. Just picking up the usual Capri Sammys and soda? Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Is everything okay? It will be once these rumors go away. Even Amy seemed low today. If you want, I can round up everyone for a mini golf outing. Oh, that sounds so much fun! Oh yes, I would love to go and play some mini golf. That sounds amazing. We can practice a new magic routine to cheer everyone up. I brought a new one. Oh yes! That sounds wonderful. Oh Ray, I can't wait. That sounds like so much fun. Oh, I think I'm gonna get ready now. Do any of you guys know how to print anything? I don't know how to use the printer here. I can't figure out how to print just one of these or a couple of them. I'm really struggling. Does anybody know how to? Nobody knows how to print? Huh. I guess he's gonna go use the printer. You know, that child does know a strange amount of stuff, huh? Sometimes I worry about you, Cola. Well, as long as he's gonna help me fix it. Well, I guess I got a little farther with this. I realized a lot of stuff about myself today that I really gotta be with someone who wants to commit to me. And hey, maybe some crazy day, certain blue hedgehogs will grow up and wanna have any commitment in their lives and not just say that they'll never, ever do that. Maybe they'll change. Maybe they'll finally realize that that's important because you can't stay young and freeze them in forever. Everybody gets old and everybody eventually gets lonely, so yeah. Maybe eventually he'll grow up and maybe if I just get a little distance, he'll even start to miss me and realize that maybe he does want to stay committed to me. Maybe that will work. Maybe that's the answer. Thanks, Aku, master of calculated thinking. You know, Amy, I've been giving it a lot of thought. Sonic broke up with Sally because they were different, wanted different things. Yet all Sally wanted was for him to stick around a little. By that logic, what even in common do you have with Sonic? You clearly want different things. Well, we have the same kind of humor, and we like doing a lot of the same things, and doing hero stuff together, and we like the same jokes. We like getting food, but like, I wouldn't even expect him to stay put in one place if he didn't want to. I just wanted to be mine. I just wanted him to be mine. I don't think that's bad. Thanks, Beazle. Maybe a lot of chat will be in your future, yeah? I can see that. Thanks, child moon. Sucks to be you, Pinky. Now where's my coyote? I hope you enjoy your time together with your 69 babies. Not even being sarcastic. Seriously, go have fun. Thanks, Night Fury Lover. I'm not saying try to make up, Amy. You don't want to date Sonic, fine, but again, at least talk to make it official, not ghost him. Oh, it's fine. He knows where I live. I'm not ghosting. I just don't want to talk in text or on the phone. I want to hear a real apology in person. Prower Susie, you put Sonic on a pedestal. If you want proper closure, talk things out. Maybe I don't want closure. Maybe I just want better treatment. Maybe I want some commitment. Maybe I want to be mine, not just everybody's. Thanks, True Hero. Yeah, that's possible. I mean, Tails said he'd never admit magic's real. Look at him now. If he can change, so can Sonic. Yeah! Exactly! So maybe if he can change his mind about that, then Sonic can realize that he'll miss me if I'm not there. And that he actually wants to be with somebody and not just be alone and free as the wind forever. I mean, he can still go places, just maybe if he wanted to be around me sometimes and be mine. Thanks, Count Anonymous Moon. I saw him. Don't bother finding me. Are you okay? Thanks, Lionor. Alright, I gotta go, Amy. I hope all goes well for you. Thank you. Stay strong and stay safe. Hopefully everything goes smoothly and you get what you deserve. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Thank you so much. And you know what? I hope you guys give me an idea. Ray was right. I just need to figure out what exactly you want and how to get it. And so, maybe if I just have a little more self-respect and let everybody know exactly what I want, then this'll work. But just one question. How do I let somebody know that who says they never ever want that? Not just have my heart broken. Thanks, Henrietta the donkey. Miss Amy Halaska was just the tip of the iceberg. He left you on. He also called you obsessed the other day. Sonic said he was dating his stalker. Wasn't working for him. Even yacked on about child miles sensitive deals. Yicked on them. Also, being excited to not date you. Sonic's got a lot to answer for. Yeah, you're telling me I didn't even know about that other thing. You know what, Henrietta? I should just make him miss me. Yeah. Maybe he just needs some time to realize whether or not he really wants to be with me. Maybe giving that space is not a bad thing. Maybe when you really think about it, it's a very good thing. Maybe he'll realize that, well, apparently I do have other options. And even if I don't really want them, or maybe I do, I don't even know. He ought to know that, yeah, I deserve some nice things too. Thanks, Aku. Remember when Sonic showed gory photos to Shadow's 4-year-old girls of Sonic beating up their father and dragging his shoes across Shadow's bloody teeth? I forgot about that! Just because the girls called Chuck their grandpa? Also, Sonic said if Amy can't handle him at his worst, Amy doesn't deserve him at his best? You know what? Maybe he doesn't miss me enough! Thanks, my Fury Lover. Sonic does miss you, Amy. He doesn't want to be alone. You know what? It sounds like to me, from these other things that have happened, he doesn't miss me enough! To be honest, heck, he still can't admit he has PTSD. You do deserve respect, but he does now think you did dump him, so space might not be the best? To be honest, I really feel like he deserves to have some space for me at this point. If he wants it, he's got it! He wants some freedom, he's got it! Because I'm not gonna take it anymore! I'm not gonna take it anymore! Apparently I have options out there and I don't have to take this crap! Which I had no idea about! Here I was thinking I was doing it wrong, but you know what? Maybe I just wasn't making my needs known enough. Thanks, Keon Anonymous. Oh, wrong line. Thanks, Lajari. Let him chase you for a change. Yeah! You're right! That's what I'm gonna do! And I'm gonna book that vacation! And I'm gonna go places and live my life and talk to other people, and he can see that I don't need him! Thanks, Nick. That's the spirit, Amy. Show everyone how independent you are. That's what I'm gonna do! That's exactly what I'm gonna do! Because I deserve better treatment than this! That's exactly what's gonna happen here! I'm gonna start on that now! This is gonna be my new self-respect era! Thanks, Keanu. It's time to pull a few alarms. Wanna make the presents known for those two? What are you talking about? Thanks, Tuxedo Trellis. You should really just talk to him. Nope! Nope, that's not what I'm gonna do! He can come and talk to me. I am not going back to this. The next time he comes to talk to me, I am gonna be the new, confident, cool Amy Rose who does not need no man. Not because she hates them, but because she's so cool and independent, she can just be friends. And that's what I'm gonna do! Thanks, Sling Tiger. Shoot, he got away. You'll get you someday, Double Tails. That's the attitude! We'll get him all someday! Thanks, Dominic. Add a have an honest conversation telling you what to say and listen to what he says. Don't ignore him, Miss Amy won't help. I'm not ignoring. I'm sitting right here at work. I'm here, and if anybody wants to talk to me, I'll tell them exactly how I feel right now. Thanks, Jericho. Amy, you also need to grow up as well. Your anger and insecurity problems need work. I'm working on it right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm not mad and I'm not insecure. You can't make someone he isn't. He's not perfect. He'll make mistakes. I also have met Sonic's family. You can't blame him for being against marriage after meeting Needle. Well, maybe that sounds like a him problem he's got to get over, because right now, I know exactly what I want out of life. I like weddings, and I like children, and I like planning weddings, and I like commitment, and I don't think that's a bad thing. It's not a crime. In fact, it's pretty normal to like those things. And if he's not okay with that, then I guess he has to go find somebody else. And that just has to be okay. Because those are my non-negotiables. So yeah, this is me growing up. Because now, even when it's really, really hard, I'm gonna believe in myself. And I'm gonna print off every single thing you guys said to me, every single nice thing. And every time I feel down about myself, I'm gonna read them. And I'm gonna remind myself that I am pretty popular. And people do like me. And maybe not everybody, but nobody's liked by everyone. And that's okay. And that's okay. I'm gonna raise my standards and be myself. And I'm gonna live my life and not just chase a boy around all day. Thanks, Rex. Tell Sonic that, not us, communicate. He can communicate anytime he wants, because I am here, I'm reliable, and I am not taking it anymore. If he wants to apologize in person, he can. Thanks, Irish Amy. Before you go on your trip, come by my shop. I will! I'll make sure your new shoes are ready before it. Yay! Bring your girlfriends? I will. Also, I'm glad you're excited for something. Believe in yourself as much as I believe in you. You perform a miracle like you are. Thank you so much. See, I'm going to print that off and all the other nice things, and I'm going to put them on my wall. Thanks. So one insecurity test, one River has bigger boobs than you? Well, that's a very strange thing to bring up, but you know what? I'm happy for her big boobs. Good for her. Thanks, Elliot. You girl make him chase you. You're a prize, not him. I'm not saying it he's not a prize. I'm just saying that I deserve what I want because it's nothing that crazy. Actually, it's super normal. If my mom has it and all the rest of my family, why not me? Thanks, Space Life. Few strong eligible bachelors would love to meet you. Nope, not happening because I am planning a girls' trip. I'm gonna plan a super amazing vacation that everybody's gonna love, and if they don't, that's okay because sometimes everybody makes mistakes. Thanks, Legendary Shadow. Finally realized Ridge will marry him? I don't know how he didn't realize that before. I really don't. Thanks, Nick. If you're going on a trip, have fun. Amy, you rule. Thank you so much. Hey, but just one problem. Where should we go? And who should I invite? I don't really feel like going back to the islands, and I definitely don't want to go to Alaska, so... Well, I mean, obviously I'd invite Cream. Maybe a bunch of other people would just invite themselves. Maybe I'll figure out the guest list later, but... Thanks, Nick. I see Cream and Dawn. They're nice. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I'll definitely invite them. Go to the beach, hot girl summer. Well, I guess summer's nearly over, but we can get the last fumes of summer, right? Thanks, Count Anonymous. That's the spirit. Amy, do what makes you happy. That's what I'm trying to do, but where? Thanks, Daz. Do what you have to do, Amy, but this is not the way. Please talk to him. He can talk to me anytime he wants. He knows where I live. like always. Besides, apparently he doesn't want me to stalk him, but I'm not gonna get bitter about it because this is a new era of me being happy for me. Thanks, Mona. You got where you want with... You got where you want with how you want, huh? Just please no cruise. I need a vacation. Not vacation? Yeah, I'm not gonna go on a cruise. Don't worry about it. Maybe we'll just figure something out with the beach that we can just take a plane to. Thanks, True Hero. I know who not to invite, Rouge. Yeah, I'm not really gonna invite her either. She was really mean about that beauty contest. Thanks, Lightning Tiger. Oh yeah, Teals is taking bad lady advice from Green Pineapple. You know, he really can't make a single good decision these days, huh? But that's okay, he's making his own mistakes even if we don't approve of it. And I'm gonna figure out where we're gonna go on vacation. Zoe inviting Zoe? Yeah, I'll invite Zoe. Actually, if I'm gonna do this before the summer's out, I better start planning right away. I got a lot of work to do, huh? Oh, wait, oh, shoot! I never made that shake! Oh, hold on, you guys. I feel like I got a whole backlog of orders. I gotta get back to work, but I see up on Disney Florida, Disney. I'll figure it out next time I see you. Next time I see you, I'll have like a short list. I better go make that shake. Listen, you guys. I'll see you next time. Thanks, Bad Buzz. Good luck, Amy. I hope you achieve everything you want. Me too. Me too. Thank you. Thanks, Type Pure Love. The reason why he hasn't gone to your house, but as your parents shift between loving and hating him, it's a bit overwhelming. Will he, serve work? Won't want him to the cafe, but okay, we'll tell him for you. Yeah, sure, you can do that. Thank you. But don't say I asked.